Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead Cande Roth. We're looking at a really nice day, 82 in sunshine, July 3rd, 2024, holiday week. It's incredible we're here already.
This is our Friday.
Yeah, so Cande is, I'm going to be out, obviously the holiday tomorrow and Friday. You're out till your first day back, July 11th.
Yes, a week from Thursday, correct.
Yeah, got a whole week.
Whole week. Did I not want to wake up this morning? And then I thought, I don't have to wake up for a whole week.
Right, so you accept your fate today.
Yes,
I know.
I did. Yes.
By the way, did you get a nap in yesterday?
I did. After the show, I went right to sleep, and I fell asleep for a good hour and a half.
All right, yeah. Oh, that's right. I texted you about something.
You did, and I answered you a while later, and I you said, I hope you don't get a nap or whatever. I said, I just woke up.
Yeah, and you must have felt so good when you did, right?
I felt like I could lay here another hour, but I'm going to get up.
I'm going to tell you a funny story that I took Leah to a tennis lesson yesterday afternoon, and it was empty. It was like, whatever, it's not worth getting into, but at the time we went, it's kind of quiet at the tennis facility. I was the only one sitting in the area with the couches, so I laid down, and about 5 minutes later, I jolted myself up. I realized I woke myself up while snoring. I felt it. Yeah, I was so tired. I took like a 5-minute nap at the place. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. That's terrible. I did that once on a plane. I heard myself like snoring and woke up like, oh, God, and looked around, see if anybody saw was watching.
Well, I'll tell you, I can't remember if ever I fell asleep on a plane. I can't do it.
Yeah, it was an accident, and I didn't go back to sleep, so it's hard to really fall asleep on a plane. For some reason, I was able to do it for 30 seconds.
If you want a window seat, I am the perfect person to travel with because I do not sleep on a plane. I love standing up, stretching. So, I'm the perfect aisle guy. I will get up, no problem. You need me to get up? I'm getting up. So, yeah. You want me on your aisle, Cande. Absolutely.
And I heard a weird story about a woman who was groped on a plane, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, she was in the window seat. The guy was where you like to sit. And I guess he had been hitting on her and trying to touch her or whatever. And I guess the stewardess saw what was going on. And she said, you can change your seat. Instead of him getting up like he should have, I would never have moved if he didn't get up and give me room to get on the aisle.
Hmm?
He groped her on the way out. What are you crossing over him for?
Are you kidding me?
Sir, you have to get up for 1 minute and let me out.
I'm assuming he got taken off the plane or arrested.
I don't know the end of the story. I think this was Entertainment Tonight or something last night that I saw. Insane. Never. Right. I don't cross over. I'm not crossing over you. Get up.
Right. It's one thing if you're in a theater and there's enough room and you don't have to get up, you can kind of just scoot back a little bit, that's fine. But on an airplane, when people's seats in front of you are reclined and stuff, you can't hop over people. That's insane to think.
Especially one that's trying to hit on you and touch you.
Yeah.
Get up.
So that's a new story, apparently.
Yeah, just saw that. Not good. And let that be a reminder. Don't climb over anybody on a plane. You pay enough money, they could get up for 1 second.
Man, this was a nice, we were talking about falling asleep, taking a nap, nice little travel chat.
Yeah, well,
and look what
that's my take on it this morning.
Last night, I was at Dublin Deck, and Leah came along, and we have a new obsession from Leah.
We do?
It is called Cornhole. Cande?
Oh.
You know the game?
The Olympics with this? Because isn't this in the Olympics now or something?
It might be. It's on ESPN. But, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and explain Cornhole. We all know what it is. If you're a country fan and you don't, I'm sorry. Google it because I'm not explaining it. Anyway, they have setups at Dublin Deck. They have cornhole setups, and they were free. Like last week, they were taken. So she's like, "Oh, can we play?" So I got a very big listener of ours who's there every week to teach her the rules. So they played a game. He taught her the rules. Then I got taught the rules because I don't really play. I mean, right? So, and then she would not stop. She wants to get her own cornhole boards, and yeah, we were gonna order. Like, we're online looking at custom cornhole boards that maybe are tennis themed. Like, forget it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
A new passion.
Yeah, she is. She's all in, and I gotta tell you, well, she's competitive. You know that. So once she got started, she couldn't stop, and I gotta tell you, she was pretty good for her first time. So
Very good. I'm glad. It's great when you learn something. And I love this. I'm gonna keep doing it. Love it.
yeah, I said, don't
And
throw out
Abigail
your.
has run away to your sister's house. Let's just get track the other kids.
Well, hold on. I'm like, here's me. First of all, if she's going to be competitive, I'm competitive. I would not let her. If she won a game, I won a few, but I was just as competitive. And I told her, I said, you better watch that forehand arm. Don't be throwing out that arm for cornhole, okay?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right. Abigail is being picked up today. She's at Cousin Molly's house. I'm going to go.
I'm sorry. This is your father, Abigail, and I'm gonna definitely harsh your good time and pick you up. No, you
Yeah.
can't live there.
I'm going to get her. And Elijah is currently sleeping over a friend's house at the moment. So.
Will he return? Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's summertime here at the
I
Phathead
see.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know what's going to happen. It's pretty wild. Yeah. And here's something else as we get into summer. Tell me if you knew this. I'm reading this article, how Apple now lists their original AirPods, the first one they put out, like the first wireless ones from September of 2016, less than 8 years ago. It went on their vintage list. Did you realize Apple has a vintage list?
No, I didn't realize that at all.
So they have it's in quotes, like they have their own vintage list. They just moved the original AirPods released in 2016 onto that list. Apple considers a product to be vintage 5 years after they stop selling it. So this is their own definition. And I got to tell you, it's probably brilliant because it makes the user feel like their stuff is old and they need to upgrade. That's my thought.
Oh, yes, I think that's a sound thought.
Right? That was my first thought on it. So it got moved to the vintage list. I didn't even realize they had that. Their first generation HomePod smart speaker and the iPhone X that came out only in 2017 is now moved to the vintage list as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's an outrage, in my opinion.
Yeah. Imagine what we are. I mean, like as people, we are vintage. We are completely vintage, Candy. In the eyes of Apple, forget about it. Done.
Oh, yes, vintage is a kind word.
Yes. But brilliant marketing, because what you own is old. Time to buy, time to upgrade. That's kind of what it
Very
feels
annoying.
like. Yeah. All right. We got a beautiful day today. Reminder, I'm going to be out Friday at Bango, Wheeler Road in Hauppauge for a ticket blitz from 2 to 4 p.m. Going to be amazing hot country concert tickets and, of course, great food. And then Jay Letterman that same night on Friday will be in Huntington at the Summer Arts Festival for the Brooke Morriber concert. That is free. You can go bring a chair and hang out and watch her perform. Going to be great. We have plenty of stuff to do today. Your next Bald and the Beautiful up at 8:12. I'm going to give you next at 7:48 evil but brilliant parenting hacks.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, we will get into that. Great day. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.